got one for service semester. Yesterday, reached out to a school and church. Guy actually told me that time was perfect, where they were actually accepting bids, so he wanted us to come out there, see what we can do for him. So got that one scheduled for a week from today, so it should be a pretty good one.
Got my first one of the month for my client out in Kansas City. Should be a pretty good one. It's for a county out there, a little bit under 500 end users and 8 or 9 locations, so really excited about that opportunity.
Got 2 for one of my clients out in Utah. First one was with the hospice. They have about 10 users. Looking to reevaluate. Should be a pretty good conversation there. Second one was at the school. Looking to reevaluate with the school year just starting up. About 300 users. Got that conversation happening at the end of the month.
Yeah, I got one set up today for my client up in Canada. It's with a law firm, 8 users, 1 server. Just looking to get a quote. I currently have a break fix guy and looking to go to something a little bit more managed.
Got an appointment for my client out in Richmond. It's for a nonprofit. They have about 50 end users, 1 location, 1 server. Looking for a proposal and discussion of services. So should be a pretty good meeting.
Got one for my guy down in San Antonio yesterday afternoon at like 5 o'clock. It was a doctor's office I've been talking to for about a year now, and when I initially first talked to her, the office manager, she was telling me that they just started with the company, but they also just moved locations. They were in no place to actually look around. She needed about a year under her feet to actually understand what they're looking at, what they need. Just been following up with her consistently over the last 8 months. And then finally, here in August, it finally hit for me. They have about 25 employees, but they have about 35 computers because they have different offices that have like a computer station in there. Plus every doctor, every nurse, every tech has their own laptop / iPad. So it should be a really good meeting. It's going to be start on Teams at the end of this month. And then I think she's going to want to quote maybe mid-September. So hopefully we can get it. It's doctor. That's what my guy specializes in. We know there's a lot of HIPAA compliance. But gave her the quick rundown of what we can do. Told her a couple references. She was instantly involved about it since we do month-to-month contracts instead of getting locked in like she currently is for 2-3 years. So hopefully it'll be a good one. A couple weeks away. About 35 computers, no servers, 1 location. Take care.
Who's got one to talk about?
I got one for whiteboard this morning with a big property management company. They sit in pretty much like an entire city block building in Buffalo, and they currently just buy a number of hours from an MSP every month, which is more common, I guess, than I thought it was. So I talked to her and talked about how we can offer, more month-to-month full service kind of setup. She was interested in that. So, yeah, I got her some emails set up. She's bringing in another property manager in on it. And then here in a couple weeks, Steven's going to reach out.
Good deal, man.
Yeah.
Right when we had the party.
Yeah.
I had one. It was for a financial institution in Richmond. It's 300 users, 26 locations. They're in the cloud right now, but they're looking for some cybersecurity. They're looking to outsource all of their cybersecurity, so they're openly shopping for an MSP at this point for that specifically. So it should be a pretty good meeting for Mike to go in and close that one.
Nice. And do you see?
Who else? Who wants to talk about it? Missed a couple good ones or all of them?
There should be a couple left.
Evan? Got one for. It's been a tougher account. He's looking more for only managed and co-managed services, but got in touch with a Catholic school. They outsource for not only their projects, but help desk and a whole host of issues. The guy is overwhelmed, so it's a little over 100 users. Meeting a couple weeks out since school just started, but it should be a decent meeting for him.
Nice.
Already?
What's up?
Did you get one at the buzzer, or what was that?
Yeah, I just got one for to serve. Weirdly enough, it was like I guess a duplicate, but it's a different property for a guy that I set an appointment with last week. and I called him like, hey man, your last name Anderson? Because I noticed the voice. And he's like, yeah. He's like, you're with 2Serve. We got an appointment tomorrow. He's like, I didn't tell you on the phone call. I want you to actually come out and look at another one of our properties. So we're going to go out there after this one.
Turn into a two-piece accidentally.
Yeah, so I got an appointment today for a service master outside of Pittsburgh. They are actually, found out later, they have an RFP out for some of their judges' offices. So spoke with the guy overseeing that process, and our franchise owner is going to go out there on Monday. They've got about 18 total locations, offices, about 43,000 square feet in total, but should be a really good opportunity. Kind of slid in it there at the end to at the very least get them another quote, maybe close something there.
Yesterday I booked an appointment for a cafe, and I spoke to the owner of another establishment when I originally called, and he told me about this property, gave me the address, and a truck went through it recently. It is temporarily closed. There will be issues with the roofing gutters, with the roof gutters and so forth. So we set something up for Wednesday afternoon. Already felt like I built a solid relationship with this individual, and it's going to be a great job for the company if they can stand out from the competition. I also booked an appointment for a laundromat in Lakehurst, New Jersey yesterday. I had left a voicemail last week towards the end of the week, and unexpectedly got a call from the owner yesterday morning saying that he had a leak and would like a quote for it. We set something up quickly, and he gave me all the details quickly. It was the most straightforward call that led to an appointment with a partner that I had ever done.
Got one today for my new client down in Sarasota. Reached out to a construction company. Actually got the owner on the phone as soon as I called. Said that their current IT guy was a little bit undependable for them. So wanted us to come in and meet them, see what their setup was, see what we can do for them, and hopefully get them over a quote. So it should be a pretty good one.